Energy stored in the capacitor. Consider a capacitor of capacity C connected across the battery of potential difference V. Let Q is the charge on the capacitor. Work done in giving additional charge dq at a potential V to the capacitor is dW equals to dq into V according to the definition of the potential. Total work done in giving the charge Q at a potential V is W equals to integral of VQ. Why integration is taken? Potential is in terms of charge Q, where V equals to Q by C. We have to find out the total work done in giving the total charge Q from 0. By integrating it, W equals to Q square by 2C will come. Q equal to CV can be taken. CV whole square by 2C. Half CV square will come. CV equals to Q. Half Q into V also another formula for work done in giving the additional charge Q. In giving the charge Q. This work is stored as electrical potential energy in the capacitor. So energy stored in the capacitor U equals to Q square by 2C half CV square half QV. Here Q square by 2C. Whenever charge Q is constant, Q square by 2C formula will be used. Whenever potential V is constant, half CV square formula will be used. Whenever C constant, Q and V vary, 1 by 2 QV formula will be used. So capacitor stores electrical energy only. In case of parallel plate capacitor, energy density is energy stored between the two plates of the parallel plate capacitor per unit volume. U by AD. AD is the volume between the two plates of the parallel plate capacitor. A is the area of the each plate. D is the distance between the two plates. U equals to half CV square by AD. Okay na? So C substitute the formula of the C. C equals to epsilon naught A by D can be taken. Here UE equals to half epsilon naught A by D into V square by AD. AA gets cancelled. This will be equals to half epsilon naught AA gets cancelled V square by D square. It is equals to half epsilon naught E square. Energy stored, energy density between the parallel plate capacitor formula UE equals to half epsilon naught E square.